Why is the Kenyan parliament lying in their Kenyan Hansard minutes and claiming that Barack Hussein Obama was born there, in Kenya? Or could it be that they are telling the truth? I will take you through their minutes, and you can decide for yourself what they meant. I found this info back in 2009 and made a video back then, so this isn't anything new. However, there are many people that are just waking up to the truth about Obama, and I believe it needs repeating, so I am reintroducing it. So let's go to the Kenyan Parliament website. You want to click on the Hansard tab and pick year 2008. Then scroll down to November 5, 2008 and open the PDF file. Now, to prove that I did not doctor this PDF for it to say what I want, I left a link to the Kenyan Parliament website located directly below this video in case anyone wants to see it for themselves and read along. The link will open in a separate window. You may want to save a copy because it probably won't be there very long once the Obama thugs hear about this one. We are going to scroll to page 19 and I will have my Kenyan assistant read you the minutes.
Point of order. House should adjourn to discuss election of Mr. Barack Obama. Ms. Odhiambo, on a point of order, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. It is not on this issue. I stand on a point of order, under Standing Order Number 20. To seek leave for adjournment of the House, to discuss the American presidential election results. Applause. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, the President-elect, Mr. Obama, is a son of the soil of this country. Every other country in this continent is celebrating the Obama win. It is only proper and fitting that the country which he originates should show the same excitement, pomp and color. I, therefore, seek leave of the House that we adjourn to discuss the issue. Mr. Deputy Speaker, order. Order. Ms. Odhiambo, Standing Order Number 20, says, any honorable member may at any time rise in his place and seek leave to move the adjournment of the House for purposes of discussing a definite matter of urgent national importance. This means national Kenyan importance. The election of Senator Barack Obama. An honorable member, it is President Obama. Mr. Deputy Speaker, President-elect, has not been sworn in yet. The election of President-elect Obama is of utmost national importance to the United States of America. Ms. Odhiambo, you are a lawyer. You had better be very careful where you transgress between watching your own sovereignty and what can be interpreted in some quarters as some form of treason. We appreciate and respect him. We are happy and we were looking forward to his election. It is not a matter of urgent definite national importance to Kenya. In any case, whereas the ruling from the chair would not have been any different, you are supposed to approach the chair at least 2 hours in advance and give a notice of that information. Nonetheless, let us hold our horses. Let the excitement not make us look like American citizens. We are citizens of the Sovereign Republic of Kenya. Applause. Honorable members, I think we had better take note of that and internalize it. We should know where our utmost loyalty is. The Assistant Minister for Higher Education, Science and Technology, Mr. Kamama. On a point of order, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. I just want to seek guidance from the chair on this matter. Considering the fact that even His Excellency, the President, declared that tomorrow will be a national holiday to celebrate Obama's success. Do you not think this is an urgent matter? So many man-hours will be lost tomorrow because of this Obama mania. I seek guidance on this matter. Mr. Deputy Speaker, honorable members, tell me what is so urgent that you really want to discuss. Do you want to discuss the speech of Obama? What do you want to discuss on this floor? If it is the ceremony did not sleep, but were following the outcome of those elections to congratulate the president-elect. While doing so, I also observed that the world will now be a safer place under the presidency of Senator Barack Obama. The world will not continue to observe American unilateralism. Some of us held the view that the war in Iraq was a mistake because the United Nations Security Council did not give its approval. The rest of us in Africa stood in solidarity and said that it was important to have a UN Security Council whose responsibility is to ensure world peace and security. Be that as it may. Mr. Athuro, on a point of order, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. The Vice President and Minister for Home Affairs, Mr. Musoka, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. I am just responding to your communication from the chair. I am sure that my good friend, Mr. Athuro, can bear. Mr. Deputy Speaker, proceed. The Vice President and Minister for Home Affairs, Mr. Musoka, thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. I am just about to conclude. The point I am making is very important. There are many of us who hold the view that there is now a real possibility of a more peaceful world, where multilateralism, as opposed to unilateralism, will guide the conduct of international relations under President Barack Obama. We congratulate Senator John McCain for being graceful, and I think we are rightfully in a party mood. We are not the only country in the world. There are parties in Paris, London, and even in a place called Obama, in Japan. I think we have a right to celebrate. As we do, as you said from the chair, this is a sovereign country. We know we can learn a lot. To be able to support that blood relation, I think we owe it to ourselves, to make sure that we have a peaceful country as Kenyans, a country that will uphold the true principles of the rule of law, democracy and tolerance, between ourselves. At the beginning of this year, Senator Barack Obama called me at midnight and told me, Mr. Vice President, could you make sure you sort out this problem? I want to assure him that the problem has since been sorted out. Several honorable members stood up. Mr. Deputy Speaker, you are all out of order. Next order. Order. Honorable members, when the chair makes a communication from the chair, no debate follows. The chair has ruled on that. Whereas, we appreciate that we are all excited, we celebrated victory last night. There is no debate about that. However, indeed, we have procedures and an institution to respect. Next order.
What problem is it that Obama wanted sorted out? That people were not to talk about his birth in Kenya? I'm sorry, but that is just really strange. Now, let's move on to March 25, 2010. With this PDF, we are going to scan the document for the word native. Skip the first instance and go to the second, and my assistant will again read the passage.
The other thing that we are addressing through devolution is exclusion. What has made us suffer as a nation is exclusion. Once people feel excluded, even when you want to employ a policeman or constable, or you want to build a dispensary, it must come from the center. In the colonial days, these things were being done on the ground, and they could give bursaries and build roads. I commend devolution. Those who fear devolution are living in the past. They are being guided by their ethnic consideration and objectives. They are living in the past. If America was living in a situation where they feared ethnicity and did not see itself as a multi-party state or nation, how could a young man born here in Kenya, who is not even a Native American, become the President of America? It is because they did away with exclusion.
I think the U.S. government needs to find out why the Kenyan parliament is making these false accusations, stating that President Obama was born in Kenya, while Obama claims he was born in Hawaii. Obviously, someone is lying.
One of the things that we're here in front of this van to do today is my wife and I are going to get tested for HIV/AIDS.
When we took our trip to Africa and visited his home country in Kenya, we took a public HIV test.